Hi everyone, it's Tricia here from smithscafetycreations.com. Okay, now I'm coming on today with another Christmas card, and this Christmas card is made using the wonderful Trimming the Town Designer Series paper. This is it here. This is a new one that is launching on August the 4th, and it is part of the Coming Home bundle. Okay, so let me just show you quickly. Here is the stamp set, okay? No sentiments in this one. And here is the dies. Okay, so I'm going to make a couple of cards using only the Designer Series paper. Now, let me explain quickly. I've used this sheet here to kind of create a bit of a background, okay? I've used this DSP here and cut out some sentiments and also some of the little, can't remember what they're called. Oh my goodness, it's getting late. You know what I mean, one of them. And I've used this sheet here because this actually coordinates with the die, this Designer Series paper print. And I've die cut out various little bits and pieces. So, let me show you. Now, I have a Whisper White, well that's not a white card base, that's 3 matte layers. Let me just quickly cut up some cardstock. Okay, so I want it to be, what do I want it to be? Let's make it Whisper White. In fact, no, let's make it Misty Moonlight with a Whisper White layer, matte layer, okay? Right, so 5 7/8 is going to be the cut. So half of the A4 sheet, flip it round once and score it 4 1/8 of an inch, okay? Like so, lovely. And I need a matte layer which measures 4 by 5 3/4. That is correct. Perfect. So all I need to do now is trim down my layers. Okay, so I've got this piece of Designer Series paper. I want to pop that down to 5 3/4, the same width basically as that matte layer, okay? This is another layer, the one with the trees, and I want to cut that down to 5 and, let me flip it this way, 5 3/4. Oh, it already is 5 3/4, that piece, that's good. And this one is just Whisper White, should be 5 3/4, yes it is, great. Now, I used the dies, this little wave die here, and this is great for creating the scene. And I also used the various house dies and tree dies and directly cut these printed images from my Designer Series paper. Okay, right, now what I want to do is I want to construct this card first, okay? Now, I was wanting a little white border, so I do need to cut those down actually. Not too worried about the white piece. These need to be 5 5/8. So let me do that again. 5 5/8, those need to measure. Okay, because I do want it to pop a little bit more with the white background. Perfect. You know what, let's just cut this down and keep it all the same. Right. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I will put all the measurements over on my blog. Okay. Right, so what we're doing is we are basically attaching these to our white matte layer, and we'll put it all on the Misty Moonlight cardstock at the end. Okay, so let's do that. Hope this view isn't too close up for you. I'm just trying some different things on when I'm recording just now. Okay, so 1/8 of an inch border on all 3 sides. Okay, lovely. This layer is going to go in here. Let me just smooth off that edge slightly. And you see you want it to not leave any gaps here. Okay. That is going to go there like so. Just line that up, perfect. And then this bit will go on the bottom. Like so. Perfect. I love it. Or should I put it this way? Oh, I'll put it the other way like I first thought. Right, great. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to just simply glue on here. Where's this piece? Just ignore me, I'm using the wrong piece. I'm using a piece from another card. So I need to trim this down ever so slightly. I'll just do it by hand to make it easier. I thought that was a bit short. Okay, yeah, so this is going to go here on the bottom. Can you see that? Just making sure I'm still in shot. Lovely jubbly. Da-dee-dee-dee-dee. Or did I want it that way? Decisions. Right, now what I want to do is just make sure that matches up like so. And I want to add a little bit glue on here. Okay, I'm only going to do it on the bottom half and up that edge because I may add some elements in here. Okay, so let's just pop that on like so. Ta-da! Make sure that it isn't squint. Great. And then this one is going to go here. Fabulous. That's exactly how I want it. Okay. Again, I'm just adding some glue on the side and the bottom. I'm not worried about this space here because I am actually going to add a lovely little house. How adorable is that? So that's going to pop on there. Okay. What else did I want? Or did that? Let me see. Let me have a little play around. Quite like this. And I like this. I think I'll do two like so. Doesn't that look amazing? Absolutely love it. Right, okay. So, what else do I want on here? I have this little wreath, that's what it's called. And that I will pop up with some dimensions. Okay. So I'll pop that there. Okay, I also have a little tree that I would like to possibly incorporate here. Or I may just add a sentiment. Yes, I think I've got this one here that says Christmas cheer. So I think I may pop that there, just inside that little border. And we'll see how that goes. Adorable. Love it. Love it, love it. Right, now using one of the other sentiments, I have cut out the peace, love and joy. And I want to pop that up there. I think I will layer it on a piece of Whisper White, which I have to hand just beside me. So let's get a little scrap piece out. There we go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay, so let's pop that to the side just now. Let's get this stuck down on the Whisper White background. And this is exactly why you should keep your scraps, because you never know when you just need a little slither of something, and it very much saves you having to cut up a brand new sheet. So there we go. Oh, helps if I cut it properly. Ta-da! And by layering it up like this, it just gives it another little extra layer of colour, and it pops. Beautiful, beautiful. Right, okay. So these houses could be tucked in here as well, just to kind of show all the different scenes. I think I may actually pop that on there. I quite like that. Quite like that there. Let's see if the tree can go somewhere too. I think that clashes a bit too much. Let's change this up for a blue house. That looks really pretty as well. We also have a larger house here. I think that goes quite nice actually. I think I'll use this house, and all we're going to do is stick that down with our wet glue. Okay, like so. Lovely jubbly. This one I am going to keep tucked in like that. It just kind of shows some extra dimension. You could, if you're using the smaller designer series paper, you could actually add smaller houses up here. Oh, a little bit too much glue in that one. Okay, right, let's grab a dimension for the wreath that's going on here. So I just need one normal dimension. Anyway, you can make lots and lots and lots of cards out of this designer series paper. Really is wonderful. Really is wonderful. Okay, so let's just pop that on like so. You can see it's a lovely effect. Okay, right, let's get the Peace and Joy stuck on, and I want to use some mini dimensions. Now, because of my little footery fingers, I will use tweezers to grab these, like so. I love these little dimensions. They're great for little sentiment sections. Isn't it great? You can just cut out various sentiments from this designer series paper as well. I mean, it's a full 12 by 12 sheet of sentiments, 2 of them actually. I'll just quickly show you again. So where is it? So here's a little snippet. Look at all those, all different languages. Absolutely beautiful. So I just cut out some that were written in English for today's project. Okay, right, now this one that I'm going to add on is Christmas Cheer, and I think I will layer that up on a little piece of Misty Moonlight, because I do have some scrap pieces here. So let me see now. So here's some scrap. So again, what I'll do, I'll just add some glue to the back of it, pop it down, cut it out, like so. Alright, if I could get that down here. Sorry, I'm a little bit out of shot. That uses up the least size of card. I'll cut that off just now. Oh, and that's a bit squint. Let me try that again. Don't do as I do, do as I say, kind of thing. Oh, that's what happens when you're trying to be a miser. Right, second turn. No, that's too wet. I'm not having a very good day today, as you could probably see. Let me remove some excess glue and let me try again. Okay, so I'm just popping that down like so. Now I'm all sticky, icky. It doesn't need to be absolutely perfectly straight. I mean, when things are slightly off, I think it makes it quite quirky. Now this one, because it's on the bottom, I just want to add this on normal. And I'm just going to pop that round about there, and that says Christmas cheer. Love it. Absolutely beautiful, and it's a little Christmas scene card. Lovely. Okay, so I have another card. Let's do another card. Right, hang on, this one needs layered up on my card base though first. So let's add some white glue. I'm just doing it off screen. I've added some Tombow multi-purpose liquid glue, as it's known as. And we are just adding that onto our Misty Moonlight cardstock. Isn't that wonderful? Beautiful. And of course you can add some Winkle Stella for added, what do you call it? Added effect. Right, now I'm going to do another Misty Moonlight backed card. Okay, so I just need to fold this in half. Okay, so there's card one. And we need a Whisper White matte layer. Same measurements as the last one. Okay, and this time I have cut up the tree designer series paper. Okay, like so. I am going to trim it down. These all need to be 5 5/8. Okay, so I have a mixture of Whisper White and the actual designer series paper. So let's get the trimmer out. I'd always put the straight edge to the top. Okay, there's one. Now this one I can't put to the top, but I know roughly where it's to be. There we go, there's the second one. Third layer, and finally the last layer. Which is the right size. Yep, that's already the right size. Must have cut that one already. Oh dearie dear. Okay, so working our way top down to the bottom, let's apply glue and get these little layers stuck down. I do apologise, my hands aren't working as good as they should. I feel like I'm just winging it this evening. Okay, now I want to have a play with the position of these, okay? This may very well be meant to be over here, like so. Because it's white, you don't need to worry about the white space in this one here. No, this one definitely goes here. Okay, and what happens is this is going to layer up quite a bit. Right, now I'm just going to add some white glue along the middle. And I know that I can then tuck both under or over. Okay, so there's that layer. Another layer here. So glue, come on glue, glue along the middle and then up the biggest edge. And just apply that, making sure you cover all the joins, like so. Perfect. And then we have our very last layer down here. Okay. Right, so keeping an 1/8 of an inch off of the edge, like so. And that is how our little base is going to look, okay? And what I have here, because we have the kind of old olive colour scheme in here, I have a little house that's old olive. I have a Misty Moonlight house as well. Okay, and these are just being put in sporadic, and we have this lovely little house here which is going to go up the back. Okay, Now I have a tree which I wanted to pop down here roughly. I have a smaller tree. These are all die cut out of the actual designer series paper. It's amazing. So if you don't want to get a linky, this is another little option. I have some sentiments. This one is Season's Greetings. Then we have Be Merry. We also have Noel and Joy au Noel, which is French. Quite like that. Right, okay. So I want to see how this is going to mix up. I think possibly the Misty Moonlight house in the centre. And then this one here. I think that's what I'll do. Right, so let's get these stuck down. So I'm just tucking this in ever so slightly. Okay. Making sure it looks straight. Awesome, awesome, awesome. These ones in the front we can raise up. This one on the back I am going to put flush. Like, or should I put it in here? Let me put it in here actually. That looks nice. Looks nice against the white. Okay. And then this house is going to go here. And we're just going to put that down flush as well, actually. Okay, so this one can go round about here. Lovely. Sorry if I'm going out of shot there. Okay. Right, now for our little trees. I think I may actually pop to them at the right hand corner here. And then we can put our sentiments kind of down here. I think that looks quite nice. You can just have a play around with placement. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll pop this one up with dimensions and then I'll put the other one flush. Okay, so let's just grab some dimensions like so. Okay. I prefer to use my tweezers because I can use my first finger and my thumb to kind of squeeze. Okay, so let's pop that round about there. Love it, absolutely love it. Okay, let's use the tweezers for this one. I want to kind of just pop it behind ever so slightly. Wonderful. I'm just going to hold it there for a little second. Do like this. I am on a mission with Christmas cards this year. I can't believe it. Okay, right, let's, I love this against the misty moonlight. It looks amazing, doesn't it? Okay, let's apply this onto our card base. And with all these lovely layers, it's nice and thick card. A nice heavy card for on a mantelpiece or above the fireplace. Lovely. Okay, so I think one sentiment here is going to be enough for sure. And I'm going to pop this up on dimensions if they fit. Okay, what I think I might do, I could have used my foam strips. All I'm going to do, I'm just going to cut a fine piece along the edge of this, okay? And cut that off, and you can see I've got a little thin strip now. So that's a good use of these excess pieces around the corner of your dimension sheet. Okay, right, what way does it go down? It goes down like so. Remove the backing. Okay. Okay. Pop this right about there. And I think that is absolutely beautiful. I don't think the reds, I don't know. You could pop some little sentiments on the actual houses, if you wish. Maybe that looks nice with that little pop of red. This one could possibly go in here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, I've got a little dimension on this wreath. Now it's a big wreath and it's going to look really fabulous at the front of that house, but there we go. And then these, let's just stick them down normal. Okay. So it's just another little idea of where to put these on your card. Okay. Right, this one, Noel. I think it's nice with a little pop of Poppy Parade, because that's the coordinating colour in this suite. Isn't that lovely? So let's pop that down. And that is us done for our 2 cards using only the DSP from this wonderful, wonderful suite. So this is the Trimming the Town Designer Series paper. So there's card 1, incorporating the dies. It's really, really lovely. You could add extra effect on that, glitter or whatever. And this is the second card. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to the channel and have not yet subscribed, please do click that subscribe button. I appreciate every single one of you lovelies who come over to my channel. Unfortunately, for some reason, YouTube does not tell me specifics of who actually subscribes. You need to go kind of hunting for that information. When I hit 1,000 subscribers, I wasn't getting notifications quite the same. But I really appreciate you all. Let me know what you think of these beautiful little cards. Don't they look professional? I am going to enjoy cutting up this DSP. Normally it hurts my heart cutting up pretty paper, but when it's creating beautiful Christmas cards like this, then I don't mind at all. Thank you so much. Take care. God bless, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye now.